Alright. Alright. Gotta make sure everything is ready. Launch program. It's launched. Alright. Oh boy. Just gotta make sure it works. It works. Alright, let's do this then. Wait, hold on. Before I do that though, I gotta let somebody know. And boom. Let's go. Alright, so last time we beat a bunch of bosses. Last time I beat a bunch of bosses and yeah, today I'm going to beat more bosses, get more stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Right now, we're right here. Ah, shit. Give me. Alright. I figured that was the case. Fly on by. Ooh. You know what would be really stupid if I tried to do? It'd be really stupid if I tried to do the skip. I'm gonna attempt it. Right. Oh wait, I just realized there's a big problem with this plan. There's a big problem with what I was planning on doing. It also required monarch wings. Eh. What's the worst that could have happened, though? It's the first skip that requires monarch wings instead of the opposite way around. Instead of not requiring monarch wings, we actually do need monarch wings.
Pantera? Kattereo! Referu? Lediro? Geku? Oh, Sharafanu?
To be fair, your house is literally connected to a sewer. Right there. Whoops. Whatever. It's an egg. Nothing there. Yeah, I didn't read it out loud like I normally do. That's force of habit. To be fair though, like I said, I have played this game so much at this point, so you know. It's not like I'm gonna be surprised by anything, really. Required Eastmas tier. Acid shall be repelled. Swim in acidic waters without coming to any harm. Meaning that now Fog Canyon and Green Path have become much safer thanks to the fact that I no longer accidentally fall into acid pools. It was funny while it lasted, but you know, at the same time... Alright. Oh. I can't remember where... Oh yeah, that's right, it would have been here, but it seems as though I need to open it from the other side. In order to open it from the other side, though, we would need tram pass to open it from the other side, though. Boom. In order to get tram pass, though, hold on. In order to get tram pass, we need to go into deep test. Or at least I need to get tram pass, basically. So, to get into deep nest, we first need to go to the, we first need to get to, that's right. I mean, I know there's a shorter way that way, but I want to use the way to through Mantis Village because, honestly, it's the more interesting route at this point. Plus, it's free soul. You want to know how I know that? It's because I have Dream Nail. Oh, wait, while we're here as well. Also, I need to heal. Also, I need that lifeblood just in case. Deep Mist is probably the most dangerous area of the game. There's a master shard up there that I have to grab later.
No more shot.
Yeah.
Testa, monasta.
There you go. Deepness is the most hostile area of Hollow Knight, I should say. The one area that actively hates you. I'd be surprised if Silksong didn't have an area similar to Deepness in terms of how much the area absolutely does not care. This is why spells are so important, by the way, and why upgrading them was a godsend. Because otherwise this place would be an actual nightmare. Give me that hollowness seal. It's also pretty bloody loud when you're in these areas of the game where you're constantly being assaulted by these fucking domes. Loud as balls, by the way. Can't even kill those things, by the way. It's just them versus me. Christ, there's a lot of you guys. This is the horror area as well. Yeah, this is the horror part of the game. And it starts dropping you into some unimaginable horrors beyond human comprehension. Winifred is also able to appear in 2 locations in this map. Yeah, good luck. What? I got a tactical retreat. Little assholes have a tactical retreat. Those are all mimics, by the way. I love this room, by the way. It's so cruel of a trick. Basically, yeah. This is the one room in the game that literally takes away that sense of comfort you get from countering a trap, turning it into an unimaginable horror beyond human comprehension. It's actually kind of funny in a darkly comedic way, you know? Imagine your entire game. You think to yourself, all these scrubs are safe havens, and you know, they're cute and all. And then the game takes it away from you. By the way, no, we're not going up there, because I know that dirt crawlers are going to be up there. So, you know. It's more calm when you're playing this game a lot more often. Unlike Shaded Citadel, which was literally just a bunch of spiders and not a whole lot of threats, otherwise. In fact, I'd argue that Shaded Citadel is oddly calm, considering how dark it is. Comparatively, this area of the game is straight up just hostile. Like, the hostility levels are off the charts. Damn it. Well, I'm sure that's nothing. Totally not anything suspicious at all. Alright, so... yeah, I'd say I have the right charm combination. yeah, I'd say that deepness is that one area that makes you feel paranoid. Oh, hey, it's gonna be... Oh, yeah, also, spoiler warning, there's a boss fight incoming. I love the setup to this boss fight. I think it's incredibly well done. Just seeing yourself sometimes, and you're wondering, are you nuts? It looks like another you. And then, yeah. Then other than that, though, this fight is piss easy. Like, it's one of the easiest fights in the game. Not even unironically. Like, not even ironically, like, or even unironically, like, thanks to that one ledge, it basically makes the fight pretty bloody easy. But even without the ledge, it's also easy. Taylor. All of that for a drop of Taylor. I've seen people do some really clever maths using that mechanic though, where you can launch the head using physics and stuff. It's just a neat detail in the game, but you can still pogo off it as well. So I've seen someone create essentially getting over it, except you have to use Zote's head. But yeah, outside of that, one little hiccup, which is basically just the ledge existing. It's pretty easy in the fight. Oh, yeah. As if to add even more insult to injury, the critters, the corpses start, you know, coming to life. That means that killing a corpse doesn't automatically guarantee a win. I know a lot of people say you dream nail it and it'll tell you, but sometimes you dream nail it, it doesn't tell you, and you know, only specific corpses can actually dream nail. Like, see that? Look. Anyways. See that pit, by the way? Boom. There's Geo. Outside of, like, you know, the hostility, though, this is actually a pretty good place to farm Geo. Since every enemy in this area kind of drops, like, a lot of Geo. Sure, they're pretty tanky, but, you know, well worth it, I guess. Also, Silksong in only 8 days, guys. Are you excited? I know I am. I know my friend would be super pissed. I know a friend of mine would be super pissed if I left Toad to die. Hi, Cloth.
Nadino sunera. Nisini dari.
I have to remember it's LB, by the way. There's multiple ways out to the fungal waste. Oh, and it's these fucking things. What's crazy is that, you know, last night I was actually doing some hunter's journal. Because you don't know, someone made Wordle, but instead of, you know, Wordle, instead it's all the enemies of the hunter's journal, and you have to figure out which enemy it is. I managed to get, yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it, because technically it was today's journal. But you know. Anyways, tram pass. Now we have access to the trams of Hallownest. The fact that this is called the Failed Tramway implies that the Pale King tried to open a tram area in Deep Nest, and it failed. I already know the lore of Hollow Knight, by the way. It's a lot of visual storytelling stuff that you get out of it, but you know, genuinely interesting lore, I will say. So yeah, now I'm gonna go this way. Normally, alright, I'm gonna show you something, but, normally this part of the map is really dark, and you need Lantern to traverse it. However, since I already have Lantern, it's pretty much a non-challenge. Come on, dude, I know you want to come back to life. Before we go to the Dream Warrior, though, King Cherry made sure to hide some lifeblood in this room. It's like they knew beforehand. Oh no, we made an area that's just absolutely cruel. be honest, this fight's also really easy. Kind of a sad fate, to be honest. Not realizing that you've been dead this entire time. Is that what it's like to be a ghost? Yeah, see that? This is why the tip of treating every corpse like that is complete ass in terms of, you know, a tip to make sure you avoid the corpse creepers, because, newsflash, it doesn't always work. Yeah. Also, there's a trap up there. I think Sherry knew full well what they were doing when they placed that trap up there. They knew people would fall for it and be like, ha ha ha. Let's see what's up there. Get spiked on the roof. Absolutely horrifying design. I want the fucking weavers as well. Yeah, it's crazy, because like all my time playing Hollow Knight, I've forgotten that Deep Nest was even this hostile. Usually it's more hostile when you don't have Lantern, because you cannot fucking see most of the time. That's my soul source, by the way. This one's alright, though. It's not a huge area, and it's likely that you'll collect it all anyways. Oh yeah, also, by the way, I was on Blue Sky earlier, and I learned that Scott Pilgrim EX has announced like 2 more playable characters. I kinda expected the Evil X's to be playable, but I didn't expect to what extent it was gonna be. But announcing that Roxy Richter and Lucas Lee are joining the battle is actually a welcome surprise, to be honest. I always liked Takes Off's version of Roxy and Lucas, because, like, to be fair towards Scott Pilgrim, it was most of the original, pretty much the entirety of Scott Pilgrim up until Takes Off was in Scott Pilgrim's perspective. So, you know, Evil X is not getting much character development made sense because we were seeing things through Scott's own warped perspective of the world. To him, they were just a couple of villain of the week baddies that he had to take down. Well, with the exception of Gideon, who is pretty much the perfect Evil X all around. He's abjectly evil, represents a lot of the negative aspects of Scott and Ramona to some extent. Best Evil X in the series, in terms of, you know, actual character. And then Roxy and Luke Lee then had more time in the limelight and Takes Off anyways, and they're really good, you know? I liked it. Yeah, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I actually think Takes Off was really good. Like, yeah, it was falsely advertised as being kind of an adaptation of the Scott Pilgrim series. In reality, it's more like an alternative story that focuses more on Ramona's story. And stuff. And I thought that was really neat, you know? Sure, it could have been properly advertised to actually reveal, oh, this is gonna be a what-if scenario. Hi, dude.
Desra. Yeah, Desra, Umis, Kadina. Kala, Kalamatu, Kalamatu, Elisone.
Oh boy. I have something I need to do. I want you to take note of the mask, by the way, but I'm pretty sure he equips a different mask every single time. But...
Che fa? Siamo qui là. 계속해서 사무부에 나라. 계속해서 사무부에 나라. 계속해서 서로 바꿔라. 계속해서 사역한다 봐. 계속해서
I do think the mask maker is such a weird character. He's just sort of out of the way, but provides some interesting insights to the wider world of Hallownest. He's such an out there character, and I wonder a lot about what he actually means by a lot of what he says, still. The thing about Hollow Knight is that it's so picked apart, so cleaned out, that people are even reading the signs of Hallownest and translating them. It's kind of crazy. Oh boy. I love the little detail that it's a little speaker in the Queen's Gardens that, you know, plays that song. There you go. But yeah, these are mantises that have been infected, or at least graciously accepted the rule of that plague. Ow. Ow. Alright. Yeah, this is Queen's Gardens, by the way, if you can't tell. Fairly prosperous area. Ow. In that room, by the way, that way. That way is gonna lead to the end of the Delicate Flower quest line. I just wanted to make sure it was open and I didn't have to, you know. Oh boy, these guys are fucking annoying as shit though, and I hate them. They bounce all over the place, and they're annoying as hell because of it. Luck. Sometimes they refuse to bounce, so it's kind of weird. Mask flies. This is how you find it, by the way. Hey, doesn't that room look familiar? Or at least look suspicious. Boom. I love that. They do it as a jump scare. It's kind of funny. Let's be honest. Those are Loodles, by the way. They jump around. They're known for being one of the most obnoxious enemies to deal with. Open sesame. Hi, friend. Protector of Protector of Root and Leaf, we honor you. But yeah, funnily enough, Marmu's face isn't actually a face there. Not really. It's based off of a specific breed of caterpillars. Pretty sure. Oh boy. We have to get the rest of the turns. Yeah, before we depart, let's pretend that attempt never happened. But yeah, before we depart, I'm going to whirtle by, you know? Because I want to grab the map. I don't need the map, but I like grabbing it for completionist's sake. By the way, there used to be a very interesting, I wouldn't call it glitch, but more so an exploit. Where you could basically hit the spikes in a specific way and it will spawn you right next to the lever. It's a speedrunning trick that I even used when I used to speedrun the game.
Mejor no escuchen. Chokol, correctis.
Yeah, I unlocked it. Still a nice place, you know? This garden is beautiful. Despite using Greenpat's or at least most of Greenpat's color palette, it still feels unique or at least unique from Greenpat, probably thanks to its higher emphasis on its architecture and stuff. I'd say every area of Hollow Knight mostly feels unique in their own ways. Ow! Because, like, you know, like when you compare, say, Green Path to Queen's Gardens, it's still easy to tell which one is which thanks to the environment. Because despite using pretty similar colors, you know, luscious screens and stuff, it's the architecture that really helps separate the two. When will I stop falling into the bloody pit? Ow. If I complete this game before Hollow Knight Silksong releases, we'll do one, like, way before Hollow Knight Silksong releases. Like, I have a shit ton of time still to spare. Ow. But yeah, if I get enough time to spare, we'll do randomizers of this game. God damn it. I wonder what a Silksong randomizer would look like though. Oh! Because, like, you know, that would be interesting to see. I'd like to play a Hollow Knight Silksong randomizer if someone could make it. Presumably, though, it won't be made until after the game's release. Or at least way after the game's release, because it took a while for a Hollow Knight randomizer to be made, and back then it was also very simple. And now we have things like grass randomizers, lever randomizers, breakable wall randomizers. There's Hunter's Journal randomizers. Brother, there's a randomizer for fucking everything in this game. Alright. And plink plonked my way here. I forgot to unlock the other side, but oh well. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. Maybe are benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. We'll do that once we unlock the other side. I did not unlock the other side because I didn't have Mantis Claw at the time, and I wasn't able to do so anyways, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to. It was like, you know, Queen's Gardens. Oh yeah, this is where Trader Lord is. Ow. Ow. I like how the screen kind of zooms in whenever you focus as well. It was just little details, you know, this game's full of little details. But it shows how much those little details matter as well. It's kind of like with how Balatro would have so many little details, little animations that you don't even think about it, but when you actually pay attention to it, you realize, holy Christ, there's a lot of little animations and things like that that make the game feel more tactile, you know? But yeah, it's that tactile feeling that the game manages to master. Now, alright, time to go straight to Cornifor. Yeah, Fog Canyon kind of was the perfect little transition room between Green Path and Fungal Wastes, in my opinion. Because, well, okay, not really a transition room, but it's more like a transitionary area. But it really forces you to take mental notes of things you can't reach.
Gruler, Zono. Chokol, kerektis.
Pretty sure I have every single map by this point, except for the Hive. The Hive is just natural.
Chokol, kerektis.
Oh yeah, careful where you walk, by the way. Small ones, you can hit them perfectly fine, no issues. I like the background here, by the way. This implies that this is like some kind of retreat over here. Like a place to relax. And the two Husk guards over here, I wonder what they were doing here. Having a tea party? It's a little detail, but like I said, it's those little details stacked throughout the game. It's hard to ignore those little details most of the time. Because they are constantly there. Like, you know, constantly see these little details. We're back here again. Before you say the Manamon mask is in Bungle Waste, it's actually in Fog Canyon. It's just that it's so close to that area. No, not this one. Hiya, Coral.
Manamatu Churo namen.
Head in when you feel like it. I'm only heading in right now for the bench. Yeah, there's kind of a big couple of reasons why that... Yeah, I want to talk briefly about that whole Silksong Wait thing. Quickly, because I know that it's a very contentious subject in the community, but personally speaking, out of all the things that, you know, have been happening, I wouldn't say that the wait was really that bad. Like, it's only been 7 years, you gotta keep in mind. Sure, in that 7 years, we only got a few things of news here and there, but the thing is, that's just a standard amount of time for a game to be developed at all. Like, let's be real here. 7 years is average. Like, it's not a super long wait. Sure, it's a wait, but is it really that long? Drum notch. Hey there, anyone, anywhere, anytime. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing well? Synonyms for good and synonyms for bad. I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day as per usual. Should I go next? Oh, Howling Cliffs. I forgot Howling Cliffs. Holy shit, dog. Let's do the nail arts then. I'm good, how are you? Been a wild time, to be honest. Wild. Really wild. I really need to head back to Howling Cliffs for some things here and there. Just need to complete this map. Plus, a lot of essence to gain as well. Come on, man. Get up. Get up. Up this shaft we go. In fact, I can actually get all the nail arts right now. That'd be wonderful. I don't know if I have much left to spend Geo on outside of that one nail art and that costs 800 Geo and a map. Unless there's something I cannot remember spending my Geo on.
To sta accocando.
Alright, there we go. Don't need to hold up or down just yet, because I haven't acquired a Great Slash.
Hele Somet.
Oh shit.
Bama. Finelo.
It's very cordial to just do that. Or it's just muscle memory. Hold on. Yeah, that's... I don't know, I just bow every single time I meet the Nail Masters. It's just muscle memory as well, at this point. I mean, at this point, there's a lot of muscle memory that I'm, having to deal with. Oh, right, that's right, the unbreakable charms, and also the other fragile charms that I haven't
Grulem,
acquired.
Zono.
I always bow to them. Yeah, it is.
Chokole kerektis.
But, yeah, it's just something that I do all the time. It's also very surreal for me to go into this room with the fly lantern now, because I've done this room blind so much that, I practically got everything understood, you know? If you don't know, I used to do a bunch of randomizers on this channel. Funnily enough, my earliest Hollow Knight content, like my earliest content on this Twitch channel that I have right now is Hollow Knight randomizer stuff. And I'm talking really hard randomizers. Well, yeah, like, I'm talking really hard randomizers where you start off with no focus, you have one mask at the start, one charm notch. Like, you can only equip one charm at all because of that. Oh, rare essence drop. 1 in 4... Oh, right, yeah, I reduced its chances to 1 in 200 thanks to me having Dream Wielder equipped, because that's another side effect to Dream Wielder. Dream Wielder is a very interesting charm because it actually has, like, a couple of hidden effects. The hidden effects being, increased chance of getting essence from enemies. By that I mean they doubled the chances. Instead of 1 in 400, it's 1 in 200. Higher beings, these words of you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. But yeah, the second thing it does is also increase the amount of soul that you get from hitting the enemies with the Dream Nail. Also, let's activate Grim Troop at this point. Course of a large bug. Oh boy, we even have a Prime gamer trying to be a scam artist. How low have we gotten, let's be honest. Thank God for automod for that moment, though. Well, the essence scatters. Quickly, hold on. King's idol. Oh, wait. Oh, you hear that, right? You can hear the little echo. Like, if I swing my nail... Yeah, you can sort of hear an echo whenever I swing my nail in this area. That's such a little detail. Again, it's a little detail, but those details pile up in the game. It's a little detail they didn't even have to implement, but they decided to implement it for this area. Ah. I really should acquire Baldur's Shell quickly, though. Hold on. I can definitely do that.
Mimi mo. Mama.
If there's enough demand for it, I might do, like, it... I mean, like, as a joke, I might do, like, a Hollow Knight bingo mod. Where I try to complete a bunch of random objectives. I don't know if I would do that, though. But it would harken back to my roots as a Hollow Knight streamer. Because yes, I used to be a Hollow Knight streamer, and then I started streaming Cuphead, which became my first real non-Hollow Knight stream that I've done. And technically it was a Mori, but that was never saved, because that was my first ever stream, and I didn't even know you could save broadcasts at all back then anyways. Ow. What a dummy. These guys are dummies. Actually, wait, while I'm here, because, like, I can wrap up Green Path entirely. Because I just remembered, we have to get that one charm knot, or not one charm knot, it's that one charm that someone made a parody song for. Admittedly, it was a really funny one as well. This is coming from some guy who doesn't really listen to Ed Sheeran, by the way. Oh, a Lupa! Just for completion purposes, I need those Alupas. So this is Un, by the way. Bow to Un. So far, I've only been close to death a handful of times. The only reason Dung Defender got me close to death was because I was being reckless and overcharmed. But, you know, whatever. It ended up being optimal anyways because I had Fury of the Fallen equipped. That just led to increased damage by the end of the fight. That was last stream as well. Oh, brother. So, how much of Green Path do I have left to explore after that? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. The route. And also, No Eyes. To be honest, out of all the Dream Warriors, I think No Eyes is one of the worst. Like, she's the actual worst one, in my opinion. Because all she does is just teleport the fuck around and launches her minions at you, which wouldn't be annoying, which wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the fact that this is also the same arena that has a bunch of obstacles, let's just say. As such, dodging her and her minions becomes a tad more obnoxious. Also, I know that there's a secret here somewhere. Just gotta remember, because here it is. Hidden Un, we need you now. We grow tired away from you. Our leaves are falling. Yeah. I think it's good to start with No Eyes because she's right there anyways. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also get Shio's nail art as well. And also the Dream Root stuff. Welcome to the Stone Sanctuary, fellas. Challenge Warrior Dream. This is... Oh my fucking god. Where the fuck are you? There we go. You took me a bunch of spells to kill you. Face card from Stone. It's funny because I was also because another thing I remembered from Blue Sky, now I'm remembering it because I was on Blue Sky today a lot just to check. I follow a lot of developers on Blue Sky and also Devolver Digital, and they posted a trailer where they revealed they were delaying the launch of Baby Steps to like a few weeks after Silksong releases. It was an actually pretty funny trailer, to be honest. Like, really funny because they had the main character walk on a statue of Hornet to the tune of a bunch of Hollow Knight noises. That was actually kind of funny, to be honest. Crazy to think that Silksong just has this much impact in the industry at this point, because back then it was the opposite way around. Hollow Knight was being Hollow Knight was being overshadowed back then, you gotta keep in mind. This was way back then. Hollow Knight was overshadowed by like games like Breath of the Wild. And you know, there were a bunch of games that were released at the time. And, you know, they overshadowed Hollow Knight's, you know, release. And now look at that. Now Silksong is such a big threat that everyone is going like, oh god, we gotta delay. Because, like, you know. Because, you know, Hollow Knight Silksong has become a titan. On the bright side, though, this also means that they're also given more time to polish the games out. The delay can be good for even more than just, you know, better marketing. It can also be good for, you know, working on the game more to get it in a much more, I don't want to say acceptable, but more stable state, you know? Like, more stable. Less, you know, lack of polish, more polish overall. Which would be good, you know? I think that it's important that your game gets in a stable launch. Oh shit, I just realized we have 12,097 essence. God damn. It's gonna be crazy, you know, watching Hollow Knight Silksong speedruns as well. I don't know. Ah, shit. Also, extending your Cyclone Slash requires you to smash X. Because, like, if you mash X, you can extend your Cyclone Slash. That's kind of the... It's kind of a bit of hidden stuff. A lot of things the game doesn't really directly tell you and asks you to discover yourself. Ow. Those guys are rude bastards. Bastards. Don't you dare. I mean, I also had to grab that as well. It's more Geo. By this point, though, I'm pretty stacked in terms of Geo. 10 times 200, 8 times 450, 3 times 800, and also a $1,400 arcane egg.
Whee!
Straight to Shio we go. Ow. Really, Randy? That's how you decide to go out? Look at this, though. Hi, Shio.
To sta cocando.
More animation. I love those little animations, by the way. Anyways, now we have Great Slash, meaning that now we have to hold up if I want to use Cyclone Slash.
Go aname, churo. Go aname, churo.
There's one more brother we have to deal with. Should I take the... You know what, actually, let's... I'll equip this. Also, subtle difference in the running animation with Sprint Master equipped. Because, like, normally it looks different, but now you're leaned even more forward, and you're running even faster. Look at this. I rarely have Sprint Master equipped unless I'm doing, like, you know, any serious randomizers and stuff. Alright, so we got one more place we need to go, and that's Deep Nest. And after that, we can just... after that, I can start cleaning up the entire map. I do need to get Vengeful Spirit, though. Not Vengeful. I do need to get, Monarch Wings still. Because I haven't even gotten it at all this entire time. I've been doing so much skips that required the Monarch Wings. Like, doing a bunch of skips just to skip past any area that required me to use Monarch Wings. That, yeah. I also almost died at Yzma's Grove because of the fact that I tried to do a skip that required the Monarch Wings in the first place. But, you know, once you figure out how to get out of a sticky situation, you can easily do it. It happened earlier in the stream if you want to know. There's also Sharp Shadow down Deep Nest. Pretty sure there's a charm I didn't grab. Yeah, I didn't grab one charm from Crystal Peaks. A few grubs there. Or at least, there's also a grub or two still left in Crystal Peaks. Deep Focus, which requires Monarch Wings to get to. I have to get that... Oh, I have to get the Mask Shard. Right. I almost forgot the Mask Shard. I need to do Great Mortis Quest, actually. I also have to get the last nail art. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, then. There we go. So let's see, what else? Also have to go straight back into Deep Nest, then. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do the... Let's do the Delicate Flower quest line. Because that'll lead me to Deep Nest anyways, naturally. I love the music of Resting Grounds. It's somewhat... It's like very... I don't know how to describe it, but it has a sort of wistful tone to it.
La mer finello.
Do you have a favorite area? I really don't know, honestly. They're all really good. Though there are some areas that I wish were better, like the Abyss is really cool in terms of storytelling, but I kind of wish there was a boss fight in the Abyss. That giant lake that you have to cross to get to the Shade Cloak feels like it would have been the perfect place to have, like, you know, a boss fight. Kind of like that one boss fight in Super Metroid. You know that one boss? I cannot remember his name, but he's the giant green lizard guy that shoots platforms at you, and you have to shoot his eyes or something to kill him. You remember that one fight in Super Metroid, or even in Metroid Dread? Because I'm pretty sure he also made a return in Metroid Dread. Actually, hold on. Let me look this shit up. I swear to God. Super Metroid bosses. What was his name again? God damn. Tizio, The spore spawn. No, not spore spawn. Mouth. No. Crate. Tags by throwing. Oh, it's Kraid. Right. I think it was Kraid. I don't know. It's that one boss fight that has, like, where you have a very small area that you can spend. Whatever. What I'm saying is the Abyss could have had something similar to that boss fight. I guess. But I like the Abyss in terms of storytelling, but wish there was a bit more to it. That's what I'm saying. With the Hive, it's just sort of there. Those are like the only two areas that really stuck out to me as kind of eh. Could have been more. I think my favorite areas are... I think I'm split between City of Tears and Crystal Peaks, because Crystal Peaks is just amazing, and City of Tears just has the perfect entry, you know? Anyways. Oh shit, what? Oh shit, I wasn't focused on the fucking game. Accept the gift.
Ketal Sanalo.
Oh boy. Time for the no damage Hollow Knight run. Gotta be extremely careful. I could have done that first try, but then that. Whoopsies. I got caught in the wall. That's what happens when you're cocky. Oh, come on, dude. Grab the fucking wall. Okay. That one was... yeah. That didn't count.
Why? Hello, Penny.
Yeah. Alright.
Ketal Sanalo.
I thought I was on the ground. That's why I dashed. Unfortunately, it seems as though that was my undoing. Well, I have to remember not to crystal dash here, because otherwise would be going through hell having to ride the fucking elevator. Also, we don't have infected crossroads yet, because despite having Shade Cloak, I have not fought Broken Vessel yet, or even acquired a Dreamer. Those are the two triggers, by the way. And if you're wondering how I got Shade Cloak despite not having wings, let's just say that there are a bunch of ways to get around obstacles in this game. And I've used exploits to get around every obstacle. And by exploits, I mean primal aspids. It's a little bit of trick you can do. But yeah, it's ultimately easier to just do this when, you know, the rooms are much quieter, let's just say. Ah, brother. Oh boy. Well, Canyon's the part that I get really nervous in because of the fact that there's a bunch of things that could very easily screw me over. And if I didn't have Yzmas, it would be even harder. Thanks to the acid pools and their presence. Thank God I got around that, though. Extremely careful not to get touched by the jellies. Do not touch the jellyfish. I was gonna do like a short hop. Oh well. Gonna swim by. But yeah, that was much easier without the infected crossroads. See, this is why Shaman Stone is fucking overpowered. Those double hits really carry the entire run. And I just realized I haven't even practiced the last room at all, so this is a leap of faith. This part is first try, definitely. I wouldn't even call it first try, though, because I got cocky in that first run. Actually, I don't even need to go here yet. I actually need to go to Deep Nest, open up that stag station. And then, you know, open up more stag stations. I remember that back on launch, Hollow Knight's Hive, the area didn't even have a boss fight. That was actually added in via Lifeblood, where they finally gave the Hive a proper boss fight. I think part of the reason why was because they had to rush out the game back then due to running out of Kickstarter funds. They were making a game off of a very limited budget, you gotta keep in mind. Extremely limited. Nowadays, they're practically millionaires. Like, Team Cherry is just rich as hell now, so they can afford to, you know, make the game for as long as they need to. Like, Hollow Knight rakes in the fucking money. Oh wait, there's also a charm here I didn't grab. I need to grab it's Weaver Song. Ah shit. Now I have to go up again. Ooh. Egg. Weaver Song. $160. Yeah, that was also a sentient weaver, by the way. Or not sentient, but like a weaver that seems to be not infected at all. Like, it's not the same orange glow in their eyes. I don't think, anyways. That guy just runs off. I wonder if that's a fully grown weaver. You never see that guy again either, so it's just a sort of... Oh shit, what's that? Moment. Ow. Nice try, Gabe. $250 Geo. I want to talk to Stag right here. Don't worry, guy. I know what I'm doing. First, we are detouring for some lore.
Art person home?
Like that every NPC is scared of deepness. Piss off, Deep. That guy needs to piss off. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now, but have a great straight. Yeah, have a good night then, anyone, anywhere, anytime. Oh shit. What's going on? That's weird, I got a brief drop in network. For a second. It's okay though. What we're about to do is actually pretty crazy. I'm gonna go fight Hive Knight, get the final nail arc as a send off, and other things. I know there's the upper path, but to be honest, the lower path isn't even that dangerous at all. The upper path is there if you're a wuss and can't take on beasts. Alright, just relax. Besides, I gotta grab, like, a charm here as well. There's, like, a lot of things I need to grab. Force of a Garpede. Yeah, those things are called Garpedes, by the way. Training for your Shade Cloak, and we get ourselves Sharp Shadow. Increases the length of your Shade Dash, but also allows you to damage enemies when passing through them. Probably the simplest one to acquire. Oh, there's also a Master Guard here. Holy shit, this place is loud. I can't fucking hear my voice. By the way. Yeah. Oh. Motherfucker. Fluff, fleck, flop, bloop, bloop, flop, flop, flip, flop, flop. And now we have an extra vessel. I know it's inevitable that we have to get the Monarch Wings eventually. It's in fact, the only way you can actually progress the game is to acquire all 3 Dreamers. But you know. Door with an open slot. Insert the tram pass, please. I'm back here for one reason, though. True servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hellenist's pale king relieve you of your burden. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you for dropping your vessel fragment for me. One is acquired from the seer as well, by the way. I know that one I have to acquire from the seer, and there's one I have to acquire elsewhere. I just gotta remember every location. Hi, Cloth.
Nadino sunino, no lesson. Bakusa! Das Manuran.
Yeah. Pale ore. Watch as they just constantly spam these guys all over the room. Even in the most inconvenient spaces as well, by the way. Oh yeah, there's one you acquire from Grubfather. Right, I forgot. I never acquired that one, did I? Because I remember acquiring the Mask Shard, not the Vessel Fragment. So yeah, okay, I'm just very close, let's just say. I also gotta remember, I'm not playing a randomizer. I don't have to sit on every bench if I don't need to. I would say the Hive is a 100% pointless area. There's like one boss fight, a Mask Shard, And also, like, one charm, and that's kind of it. Like, yeah, it's cool to see the visual of the hive. Like, it looks neat. That's kind of all I can really say about the hive. There's really not much else to it. Obviously, it had to be rushed out, but this time with Silksong, Team Cherry has time to actually polish things out. Hey, map is updated. Also, the hivelings are tanky as balls. Outside of that though, there's only one real use for the hive, and that's low percent true ending runs. Since the low percent route now uses this area. Morning, Eleni. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good? Are you doing well? Synonyms for good, antonyms for bad. Hope you're having a good day. Happy hump. What? What? What the hell is a hump day? Sorry I'm late today. You're fine, don't worry. What the hell is a hump day, though? Well, these platforms can be destroyed by those giant guys, so gotta dodge them. Ow. Alright. There's also a grub there, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get around to that later. Wednesday's supposed to be called Hump Day. Ew. On. Oh my god, these bees. Bloody bees. There we go. Kinda needed them to get up here, because otherwise I would need Monarch Lanes. There's a grub there, by the way, if you can't tell. You can probably guess, but I've been playing this game for so long that I understand pretty much everything. And there we go. Final mask shard. This gives me 8 masks. So I can survive one more hit. Oh, brother in fucking Christ. I'm ready to fight tonight, though. Just gotta dodge some bees. This is how he begins the fight, shooting bees at you. I love this. It's easy as hell. It seems too easy. That's because it is easy. At least for me, because I've played this game way too fucking much. And if you play games too much, then you know exactly what to do and how to react. Also, those are stingers down there. And see that body in the background? That's Queen Vespa of the Hive. But yeah, if you don't know, Queen Vespa is dead, basically. She died some time ago, but seems to have accepted that that was going to be the case. Needed the soul. Maybe you're quite good at it? That's not even... That's not even false at all, sadly. I have so much time spent into this game and randomizers of this game that I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, you're not supposed to be here until you have double jump. And yet, here I am without the double jump, being a fucking master. I fucking hate you, bees. I lost half my health there, that's fine. Easy boss, but you know, fun idea at least. I especially love the music. Also, transition room. This one transitions straight to Royal Waterways. Kinda. Because, yeah. Wonk. There he is. Another shortcut open. There we go. That grub, by the way, always faces away from you for some reason. Not even sure why. I think it's because they accidentally reversed the grub. I don't know. Another boss? No, not yet. There you go. There's the Great Hopper dead. I don't know why I'm fighting them, actually. I can just dodge him. Give him the widest angle. Boom. I'm gonna get this guy, get a charm notch, and end stream.
To sta jugando.
$800. Now we have dash slash.
Hele somet. Vamos. Finelo.
Bowed. Hilariously, this thing in randomizers is even more funny. this thing specifically. You hit that thing over and over, and you get ambushed by great hoppers. Don't worry. There's some extra lore here if you want to talk about the goofiest quest in the game. I wonder what Team Cherry has cooking for Silksong. Whatever, an extra 420 Geo is all I need. There are a total of 4 arcane eggs in the game as well, if I remember correctly. You can get permanently locked out of one if you don't get the rest. God damn it. Motherfucker, just dodge the bullets. Not even that hard. And we got Quick Slash. My charm collection is nearly complete. Deep Focus is missing. Whatever that was. Glowing Womb, right. Glowing Womb is missing. Lifeblood Core. King Soul / Void Heart. Grim Child. There's a couple more I'm missing, specifically the Fragile Charms. That basically are the most boring and practical ones you can get. I had Fragile Greed on briefly at one point, but to be honest, Fragile Greed is sort of more useful early on when you are getting Geo. Later on, it just becomes kind of... eh. It's kind of like certain econ jokers in Balatro. God, it has been that long since I've been streaming. Also, the creator of Markoth actually came out and read it. Apparently, the reason why the guy's name is Markoth is because it's literally just Mark Moth. $15.87. Oh, I haven't even fought Gorb yet. Oh yeah, that's right, Nailmaster's Glory. I can grab that very quickly. There's also a Charm Notch that I can grab from Colosseum. Hey look, we have the current year in Geo form. And there's also Grub... Yeah, okay, so let me remember. Grubberfly's Elegy, Fragile Charms, Nailmaster's Glory, Deep Focus, Lifeblood Core, Glowing Womb, Grimchild, Kingsoul. Yeah, okay. I remember where all those are. Damn near 100%ing the game. Alright, I am... very close now to ending stream. Oh, why did I take the long way now that I think of it? Why am I taking the long way? Is it because I was trying to prove something? Whatever. If I was trying to prove something, then I probably have already proven it. Right, I have to go back there. Retrieve a few things, basically. Oh wait, whoopsies!
Jittery.
He's even disturbed. Meet the Nail Master himself, or at least the Great Nail Sage.
Kivolen, mas. Bama. Bama.
Hey, look at that. We got ourselves this thing. We have currently 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 notches. You can have a total of, I'm pretty sure it's 11 charm notches. I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve another charm quickly.
Babala Geno. Sego Nala. Go so man.
Now we have another charm. This new charm allows me to seek the flames and, you know, commence the ritual. Not the worst charm, to be honest, but not my favorite. I don't know. Like, it's fine. Just not my favorite charm to get either. Oh shit, I just realized I need to wrap up the quest line with the Grey Mourner. Because I just finished up a quest line earlier. Getting that bloody flower all the way across the map. Goodbye.
Le mer. La mer. Yamabi.
I like this view, by the way. You can see behind me that there's clearly a staircase that leads to more rooms, but you can never ever reach that area right here. It's one of those areas that will remain unreachable, but it makes the world feel bigger. Alright, so I have Grimchild. Need to get Glowing Womb. I still need to get Deep Focus. Still need to get the Fragile Charms. Gotta get Grubberfly's Elegy, Lifeblood Core, and King Soul. Let's get not the charms that I'm missing yet. Actually, no, you know what? Getting Glowing Womb now, so that way I don't have to get them later, would be a godsend. And in order to get the final charm, you do need 1800 essence. I know a lot of guides say that you basically need to complete the game to get the third ending. However, you don't. You don't even need to complete the game. You just need all of the things that are required to get the third ending, which is 1800 essence, and for the Dream Nail, and of course, yeah, there we go. Final charm notch. Alright. So now we can fit everything we want on there. We need all the charms for Salubra's blessing. It is... I mean, Salubra's blessing, useful, but ruins the atmosphere hilariously unless you save quit the game. I undershot where I was supposed to go pretty hard. Really, it's only a handful of things left. A few bosses, a few... This part's always infected, by the way. It doesn't change, no matter how early you are. Ow. In the game. Kind of implies that the infection has already been spreading for a while. Ow. Glowing Womb. We have enough for Salubra's blessing. But, yeah, that's about it. At least enough money. We don't have enough charms for that. Unfortunately. Let's see. There's the failed champion that I have to do a late for. Oh wait, I just realized something. Fossilized gome. There you go. That's 2 extra charms, so it's just, quick, deep focus, lifeblood core, or grubberfly's elegy, which requires all of the grubs, meaning that we will have to get monarch wings, and also the king soul, which also requires monarch wings, and 1800 essence. There's a mass shard in deepness still right over here. There's still that door, which would require a ton of lifeblood to open. There's that love key door. That requires me to have a love key to open. Yeah. This one has a grub and a pale ore. This one has a boss fight I have to do. There's a grub across this pit that I need to go to. Yeah. Really, other than that, I think I've been making lots of great amounts of progress. Oh yeah, and also the white lady. Ladies? Palace grounds, gotta go here, along with a stag station over here. And the abyss, gonna need to come back here later. Yeah. And after that, there's also a grub right here. Yeah. That's pretty much all there is. It's crazy. I've been really making a lot of progress in this game. There's also the Colosseum of Fools I have to do, which has a charm notch. And I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 charm notches. There are 2 more charm notches to acquire. One is from the Colosseum of Fools, the other is from Grimm. Yeah, I have so much memory of this game. Holy Christ. God, you can try to remove the Hollow Knight from me, but unfortunately it fails because of the fact that Hollow Knight's always going to be... Well, it's going to be that one game that I remember so much of that it's impossible to remove my memory of. Oh, right, I almost forgotten. There's something in Queen's Garden that I didn't do as well. There's a key right here. So in the next stream, we do everything else. You know, acquire the last of the abilities. All the charms and stuff. Actually, no, I have a better spot that we can end stream on than Dead Myth. Oh, brother Christ. I gotta return here. Get rid of you guys. Out of here. Yeah, next stream we'll be back wrapping up pretty much most of what needs to be done. And, yeah, I know I haven't done the nailsmith yet. Sorry about that. I am lazy and I'm never going to do it until I 112% this game. Because that's the max amount of percentage you can get in the game. So, yeah. See y'all next. See you tomorrow then. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye.